Hopefully the new setup works.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kept the laptop by the office just because gets a little bit. It's just easier to work it this way. Plus, it's not that far of a walk anyway.
Oh yeah.
Showtime. This was a. If I remember correctly, Barnes and Noble had trouble figuring out what this was because they didn't have anything in system for it.
Yeah.
Plus, also we were buying a bunch of books, so I couldn't just leave. This will be fun to open. It's meant to be like a starter set, so it's meant to cover a bunch of basics like tribute summoning, synchro, and XCs. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. I hope they do more of it just so you can get like pretty decent reprints like Vista Starfrost, Zeus. A couple other pretty good cards in here.
Amazing.
Coral Dragon, Gilgarth. This is definitely cool. So the plan is each of us will open up a deck because there's 2 inside.
Oh. That sounds amazing.
Come on. Come on. Comes with a book. Jeez. Oh, there. Why is it like that? How do I even get them out of it? Okay, there we go. Ah! Jeez. All right. Which one do you want to open? The Synchro or XCs?
I'll go with the XCs because I feel like they're easier to see.
I'll go with the Synchro. Comes with like a little booklet. This is actually like. Oh, hey, it's the Vagabond from Dual Links.
Oh.
So it kind of goes over the basics of how the game is. It's a nice little introductory set with some pretty good reprints in it. So that's really cool. Stygian Sergeants.
Amazing.
All right. This is really cool. I like this.
Oh, me too.
So which one do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the Synchro or which one of us wants to go first, I guess, opening?
Would it be okay if you go first?
Yeah.
Thank
I'll start
you.
with
Can
the
you go first?
Synchro.
Oh.
Double check to make sure it's for the live. I just realized the router fell over.
Oh. That's a good idea.
Cool. It's still working. This is not easy to open. Stop. Don't shuffle this deck. The enclosed comic book walks you and a friend through a scripted duel. So don't change the order of these cards. Take the bottom 4 cards with the white card designs and set them to the side. The bottom card of your deck. Okay. Oh. Huh. Interesting.
Oh.
Alright, so I guess all the extra deck monsters are the ultra rares for this set.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, and it tells you. Player S for Synchro, I guess. So we have Manadium Prime Heart. This has been an interesting one. 1 or more tuners plus 1 light monster. Kind of the cool thing about the Manadium Prime Heart is it's meant to have multiple tuners, which a lot of the Manadium ones are level 2, so you can really stack up levels pretty good. Scar can attack a number of times each battle phase up to the number of tuners used for its Synchro Summon. If it was Synchro Summon using a Manadium tuner as material, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. If this face-up Synchro Summon card in summoner's possession leaves the field, you can special summon one of your monsters with 1500 attack, 2100 defense, or a Vista Starfrost that is banished or in the graveyard. So that's pretty nice. Rampaging Smash Tank Rhino Saber. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Pretty standard generic Synchro, 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuners. Discard any number of cards, gain 700 attack for each card discarded. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, send this card to the graveyard, special summon from your graveyard. Monsters whose total level equals 7, except Smash Tank, but their effects are negated. Oh, so it basically discard, become a giant machine. Probably do something like a limiter removal just for extra boost. And then at the end of the battle phase, send it to the grave, revive some of those materials, and then make a different Synchro. That's kind of cool. Coral Dragon. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Once per turn, discard a card. Then target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. The Synchro Summon card is sent from the field to the graveyard, draw 1 card. It's a pretty nice Synchro tuner that you can use to kind of climb up into bigger Synchros. And also get some nice removal. Stygian Sergeant. This one was always cool. I liked running this back in the day. 1 Fiend Tuner, 1 or more non-tuner monsters. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it's into the graveyard. Gains 800 attack until the end of the battle phase and gets to make a second attack in a row. So it becomes like a 3,000 attack monster and can attack again. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Amazing.
We'll get out our sleeves here just so we can start sleeving up. I think, again, only the extra deck monsters are the ultra rares.
That sounds good.
Definitely like that Smash Tank. I might try and make use of that for something. There's also fire attributes, so I wonder if I can like splash this into Infernobles. And then you can probably go into like a Link or something. As long as you keep mind of your fire attributes. Hey, what's going on, Keeper? Thanks for joining in. Shout out to my Card Fight Vanguard Academy host. Or co-host.
Amazing.
Definitely interested in picking up some trial decks, so I'll look into that soon. So I guess it's meant to be scripted, so we'll keep the cards in the same order.
Oh, okay.
Back to the front. You special summon a monster from the graveyard. Mandium Fearless, nice little tuner. Galaxy Cyclone. Pop a set spell and trap, and then banish it to pop a face-up one. Supply Squad, nice advantage of non-once per turn card effects, being able to like draw off of multiple supply squads being present. Phantom King Hydride lets you treat as a non-tuner. Liberty at Last, that's always cool. White Elephant's Gift. Power Frame. Dark Resonator protects itself from battle once per turn. Quillbolt Hedgehog, nice way to special summon itself from the grave. Card Trooper, nice way to get some graveyard milling, but also some attack boosting. Mobius the Frost Monarch. This was cool back in the day. When it's tribute summon, target and destroy up to 2 spells and traps on the field. This was always fun to use. I always had a copy of Mobius, but it was like a fun... That was my personal favorite out of the Monarchs.
Yeah.
Mage Power, still a pretty good equip spell, especially if you load up your spells and traps. Magic Cylinder, a staple. Mask of the Accurse. Kunai with Chain, kind of like Metal Morph, where it's not really a equip spell, but it's like a trap card that kind of functions as one.
Amazing.
Speaking of Metal Morph, they actually announced a bunch of support for it in Rage of the Abyss. Like Red Eyes, Black Metal Dragon, Metal Zoa got a retrain, even Base Zoa. So it's like all the Joey and Bandit Keith cards are now been sort of redesigned and reworked. And then also the new Metal Morph. Dark Hole, this one's still good. I want to splash that into a few more decks. Mask of Darkness for that trap recovery. Fissure for popping cards. Barrier Resonator. Send this from hand to graveyard, targeted tuner control. Can't be destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage. So nice little protection. Another Manadium Fearless, because they kind of splash into themselves. Or float, I should say. Vistas Starfrost, nice little reprint here. Obsessive Loop. DD Crow for that hand trap. One-time passcode, this one's really nice. The Warrior Returning Alive for that recovery. Card D, just for draw power. Scapegoat, this one's a classic. Definitely a staple on the channel, especially with the Cyber's deck profile. Because it's just a 1 card, you can go into access code with it by making IP Masquerena and then make Security Dragon beneath her, or to one of her arrows, or you can just go into Firewall Dragon instantly. Storming Mirror Force. Bounces all those cards back to the hand. Obviously, you gotta wait a turn because of Scapegoat, but still pretty cool. Apprentice Magician. Just summon a monster from the hand. And if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, special summon a monster from the hand. So it's a nice little way to just swarm the field pretty effectively. Backup Rider, the attack boost. Swords of Revealing Light. Ally of Justice Colossalis. Gil Garth.
Got it.
Ojama Green. Always preferred Ojama Black out of the original trio.
Oh.
Ryu Ran. This one was fun to run back in the day. A big old monster. Launcher Spider also ran this. This was cool. Spirit of the Harp. I had a ton of mystical elves, so I always used her.
Oh.
Inpachi. An elemental hero, Sparkman. It's probably one of my favorites out of the elemental heroes.
I'm sorry.
So that would be the Synchro deck. Still pretty cool.
Do you want to cover the first 4 of the XCs?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, King of Games. Because
Yeah, glad you're able to join.
oh,
Keeper.
because you have more insight, so I don't. Yeah, you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Interesting. Still pretty cool. We'll probably disassemble these and use them some other time for a few other decks. We'll definitely use them at least once in a duel just for fun, but that might be next time we'll cover that. We'll probably go away from the scripted duel and just kind of use the decks on their own to see if we can. The goal would be to summon their respective boss monsters. So summon Manadium Primeheart with the Synchro, or summon Zeus with the Xyz, although Zeus would be a little bit easier to summon.
Oh, I was opening it wrong.
There you go.
Thank you,
It's
King of
sealed
Games.
pretty well.
Right? Thank you, King of Games. I was feeling the back. The
Player X.
Exceeds.
Fierce Tiger Mongu. That's kind of a newer one. Alright, so we'll cover the 4 main cards. Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder.
Whoa.
Rank 12. It also has an alternate summoning condition aside from the 2 level 12s. An Xyz monster battle this turn. You can also Xyz summon Zeus using 1 Xyz monster you control as material. It doesn't have to be the one that battles. It's just as long as 1 monster battles, that's an Xyz. Transfers materials to this card. Quick effect, attach 2 from this card. Send all other cards from the field to the graveyard. Once per turn, if another card controls destroyed by battle or card effect, attach a card from hand, deck, or extra deck to this card as material. That's very powerful. Just being able to, it is not a once per turn effect. Just being able to detach 2, send everything to the grave, and then if something does get popped by battle or card effect, just reattach materials. Castel the Sky Blaster, 2 level 4s, detach material from this card to target a face-up monster in the field, change it to face-down defense position, or you can detach 2 materials from it to target one other face-up card in the field, shuffle it into the deck. You can only use 1 Castel Sky Blaster effect per turn.
Awesome.
Definitely a really cool one. I definitely like the detach 2 to just spin something back, but being able to also just change battle positions is very nice. Number 20, Giga Brilliant. 2 level 3s. Once per turn, detach material from this card. All monsters you currently control gain 300 attack. Nice little permanent buff. It's also a soft once per turn like Supply Squad, so if you have multiples on the field, you can really get some attack boost going. And then finally, Diagusto Emerald. Nice little tech choice for zoo ships. 2 level 4s. Once per turn, detach material from this card. Activate one of these effects. Target 3 monsters in the graveyard. Shuffle all 3 into the deck. Draw 1. Or target a non-effect monster in the grave. Special summon it. So it's nice with Sue ships to shuffle back and recover those materials, or just recover your Shari Sue ships in case they get blown up.
Amazing. Thank you so much, King of Games.
So you want to keep them in the same order.
Oh, by turning them over.
Yeah, just putting them face down.
Thank you, King of Games. Fierce Tiger Mongu. Magical Broker. Star Drawing. Oops. Very cute. Night Beam.
Classic.
Right. A Traffic Controller. How cute. With their goblins. Sorry. Thank you, King of Games. Star Changer. Gaga Magician. Fighting Spirit. Burden of the Mighty. Beast King Barbaros, Swing of Memories, Gyroid,
Gyroid.
Gyroid,
If he was a sandwich, he'd be a gyroid.
right? Dark Factory of the Mass Production.
Very cool.
Oh yeah. Gravity Axe, Guerrero. Needle Ceiling. With needles. Book of Moon.
Very nice. Pairs well with that Cast All the Sky Blaster. You can get 2 monsters put to face down defense position.
Amazing. And I know this one you use it often. Mystical Space Typhoon.
Still a good card to have.
Right? Amazing. Penguin Soldier. But not that often. Like, sometimes.
Trying to incorporate MST a little bit more into the decks.
Oh, yeah. Magician of Faith. Chiron.
Kieran the Mage.
Thank you, King of Games.
A classic.
Dark Magician Girl. XZ Reborn. Crane.
It's a nice way to go into Giga Brilliant.
Oh, and this is the one with the painting archetype?
It was featured on one of the Flower Cardians.
Oh, yes, that's the one I was thinking of.
Pine with Crane, specifically.
Amazing.
That'd be an interesting deck to build into.
Oh, absolutely. Skull Successor. Eldritch the Golden Lord.
Ooh, a bit of an interesting one.
Right. Cyber Dragon.
Nice.
Call of the Haunted.
Ooh.
Cost Down. 1,000 Knives. White Ninja. Draining Shield. No Entry.
With 2 exclamation points, 'cause it's serious.
Oh, no entry!
None!
None. Thank you, King of Games. Trade-in. Swords Talker. Ojama Yellow. Dark Magician.
Rabbit Dragon, because it's
Oh.
a rabbit dragon.
Oh, a Rabbit Dragon. La Jinn, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp.
Nice.
Giant Soldier of Stone. And the last one is Queen's Knight.
Very good.
Amazing.
So that gives us all the loot for the Xyz decks.
Woohoo.
Definitely like the Xyz deck a little bit more, but Synchro 1 is also still pretty cool.
Oh. Thank
Like
you.
Stygian Sergeants is just nostalgia for me.
Thank you, King of Games.
This is definitely cool. I like this. Good reprints. Just a nice way to jump in and learn the game, so it's a cool little practice. We'll definitely do a couple duels with this in a follow-up stream. But
Amazing.
definitely enjoying this for what it is.
That sounds perfect.
That'll do it for today's stream. Bit of a shorter, impromptu one, but we just want to kind of cover the 2-player set. Definitely nice if you want to get in and learn the deck, but also kind of nice because of some of the reprints. Probably better to just grab the singles if you just want like some of the Mana Diem stuff and some of the Xyz reprints, but for the most part I do like it. Also like the book. This is like very cohesive and does walk through a bunch of stuff. Kind of interesting, honestly.
Yeah.
Very fascinating. This is definitely really cool. We'll definitely give this a shot in the future, but that'll be for another future stream. We'll probably, not sure if we'll do the scripted or non-scripted duels next time, or if we'll go back to, I think we also have some Pokemon boxes to open up, so we might do that, but stay tuned for a post or announcement on that. But in any case, vote down below which deck is your favorite and which one you would go for purchasing the 2-player starter set. But in any case, thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time.